YouTube? What is up with y'all today? This is Nail Goodfella Nail, coming through with another sneaker review and another sneaker opinion and an update on top of that, because I never actually reviewed this particular colorway of this sneaker. No, I got them at the end of 2020. I know it got to the point where it was just like overwhelming, business as usual, fourth quarter, and man, you know, birthday came around, went on vacation with these joints, hiked through the Red Rock in Arizona, got some red dirt on them a little bit, lived in these a lot of bit rather, because these had actually became my go-to for a while. But I'm just like, man, let me actually do an update video as far as wear and tear on this sneaker. Now, you know, I don't tear none of my sneakers up or abuse the hell out of them, but I do wear my sneakers and I still wipe them down and I still stuff them as well. Now, this is not my first time reviewing a Nike Air More Up-Tempo 96 on my channel. If you've already been subscribed to my channel, thanks for being here. Like and subscribe, guys. I also got a section 2 right next to my category of sneaker rotations, because you can look at those playlists rather. I got a playlist for my weekly 7 sneaker rotations, and I also have a playlist for my lived in update series. That's also another reason why I would like to give an update as well on certain sneakers that just look more crispy and cleaner. Then in case you guys want to go back into the archives and just get something, maybe off eBay, StockX, or wherever, you know, I'm not promoted by anybody or sponsored by anybody. You know, you might be able to pick up something for a deal. This kind of sneaker right here, as far as looking this up, these is one of them joints that's definitely gonna go up in price. I haven't checked the price as of 2022, but typically, at least like the 2016 version, the price did go up, and I wanted these badly, but I did not want to pay 300 to 400 bucks for this sneaker. But I actually did end up buying this sneaker like twice. One time, it was years ago actually, since this when I got this sneaker. Now, I struck out on the Shock Drop Fire Red 4s, so I still had money left over, right? So since I couldn't get the Fire Red 4s, now this is 2020, fall 2020 roughly, or almost, what was it, winter 2020 roughly. And I'm like, man, I heard these are supposed to come out, but they kept popping up everywhere in like limited quantities, right? So then I finally see the price on StockX, and I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger. You know, maybe just, I don't mind paying $15 more or whatever, right, than retail, right? It wasn't even too bad, and that's just after like fees, right? So you know how StockX take a long time to like get the sneakers and all that stuff, but for some reason, I don't know if they was getting these from overseas or Canada or I don't know where, it took so long to get these, guys. I end up going to the store, I end up going to the mall, just walking, just, you know, looking at kicks at Finish Line or whatever, and just, you know, shooting a breeze. And I end up seeing these, and I just end up buying them right then and there, size 10, just knocked it out. Long story short, I end up getting rid of that second pair, you know, because it was just pointless, man. You know, I could buy some more kicks with that money. So, and this is a black and white kick, so it's not really gonna deteriorate or you know, all like that. These is basically like tanks. So now that I went into that little story as far as like how I got it and stuff, let's get into the juicy details as far as like what happens when you wear the Nike Air More Up-Tempo 96 OG colorway, black and white. Y'all should already know about the history. Shout out to Wilson Smith. I'm gonna go over a brief little bit of history, just a little bit of sentence or two about that. Now, go look at my other More Up-Tempo 96 video if you want to know a little bit more. I think I dragged it out a little bit more on that one, but since it is they're actually congratulating him this year. He actually got his own Air Up-Tempo as well, and Air More Up-Tempo 96 rather, just like this, except it says Wilson around the whole sneaker. So definitely looks like a fly kick. Now it's only just a 101 for him as far as that release went. I wish they actually just could have released that instead of those white and like powder pink. They kind of like got some spring colors or something like that, and it still says Air. I'll post a picture of them right here. But if they would have released the Wilson ones in black and white, like maybe in limited quantities, I can see them doing that. That'd have been a little bit more worth it, because it's like for like collectors or whatever. But I don't see what the like they trying to commemorate them with the white and blue and pink or whatever. They look okay. They don't look bad. But I was like, wow, y'all commemorating them with that. And they also got him on the box. You know, the box has got it's a special box for him. They got his picture on there. Actually, it's the previous picture that I actually posted in one of my other Airmore Up-Tempo 96 videos. And I think I still got that picture too. You know, air units at the bottom, chambers at the bottom for that maximum comfort. Bow going to the bottom, you also got that swoosh, and then you also got that air unit in the heel right here. Now it's not a big air unit that just goes around, it just basically stops like pillars, you know, to actually stop the air unit from actually becoming a full-blown, full-length zoom or whatever. Don't get me to, you know, I don't know my tech specs that well. I'm gonna have to go back and study. Typical mesh overlay, mesh tongue, but you also got that durable, tough nubuck on the outside. Definitely withstand a lot of dirt, but I still do request that you wipe it down if you still want to keep these fresh as well, and also still spray the repellent. I think in due time, if you beat these up long enough, it will probably discolor. That's why I'm saying that. But as far as the cleanup is nothing, guys. Since this is a black and white sneaker, you don't really have to worry about, you know, having to use this and that kind of like material or whatever. You know, like something like a red suede would probably be a little bit more, you know, you have to be a little bit more cautious of. But with this black and white, guys, you really don't have nothing to worry about. And I bring that into the realm of actually like using this and walking and running. And I did casual walks, and like I said, I went through the Red Rock Mountain in Arizona for my birthday as well at this time when I had these. And you know, the sneaker did get a little red at the bottom, but it wasn't too bad. It was an easy wipe down. As far as the suede and the nubuck on here, no, it's not finger swiping suede, but it's definitely durable. You could definitely wipe this down with a damp rag or brush it off with a horsehair brush first before you wipe it down, and see if that works. Also too, the only thing though that you can stain this though in due time, this might discolor in due time if you don't clean it up too much. This is just a simple white thread, but shouldn't be too hard to clean, as this is also leather white around. You know, this is going to discolor as well, guys. It's not going to be crispy white. This might actually start turning a little bit of yellow if you actually keep them out due to oxygen. Typical wear and tear on the sneaker. On the back, this swoosh on the back won't be as crispy white anymore. It'll start turning kind of like piss yellow, lemon yellow, you know. So nothing else too much to say about this sneaker. But as far as comfort, also too, the swoosh at the top as well, just like the top of the toe box, it's the same way. If you do get a little bit dirty, you know, you just wipe that down with a quick cleaner. A simple cleaner would actually do these pretty good. You don't really need nothing really too special about these, but you know, you just want to lift that dirt off here. Just because it's black don't mean it doesn't get dirty. So you do want to still keep them fly, and you want to still take care of the material as well. Also too, these did break in a little bit more while I was wearing them, especially over a 2-year period. The inside does get soft, the insole does break. It's definitely spacious, definitely roomy. As far as like what I think overall, 10 out of 10, definitely classic. My favorite Nike Airmore Up-Tempo instantly. I had to get these joints. I didn't want to do a half-ass review for you guys. I was like, man, you know what, it's actually a good thing that I didn't actually review these in almost 2 years, because I can actually give you guys a better review. So out of the box, the comfort is okay, but as you break them in, the comfort gets way better. And I end up finding that these are my go-tos. Why are these my go-tos? A simple black and white, you can't go wrong. It's a classic sneaker. I do get compliments on this sneaker. You also do have the speed lacing system as well, with the bungees as well at the top, and you do got the rope lace as well. So this is definitely an easy sneaker to slide in. Not nothing too, you know, difficult or anything. You know, certain sneakers you got to use the strap and all this and that stuff and that extra technology. Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you're talking about something you want to throw on quick, that's by the door, or something you can just kind of put on with anything, this would definitely be it. So let me know, guys, do you guys got the black and white More Up-Tempo 96 joints? This is what it's like after wearing it for 2 years. Overall, The outside does last, but make sure you do keep it clean. The insoles do break in pretty well. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This Nail Good Fella Nail. I'm out. Peace.